Hey guys, it's Todd from Prepared to Survive here, doing videos once again. Today we have a video from Chris, who is on Bushcraft USA as 08H3. He is a custom knife maker based out of Missouri, and he was nice enough to send us a knife to review. We did pay for it, just so you guys are aware. I know that does matter when doing reviews. We did spend our own money on this, but I thought it looked of the quality, and he got enough reviews on there that I wanted to try it for myself, and I figured what a better way to do that than do an unboxing and first impressions on camera, and then take it for a spin outside once the weather clears up. So let's take a look and see what we got in here. Oh, look at that. So first things, look at that packaging. Bubble wrap, even to make sure it doesn't shake around in there. That's really nice. Just little things like that. Let's get that box out of the way. So, comes with a nice belt dangler sheath. He did hand make this. It's like it was wet formed. And then what the knife was actually shipped in is this very nice pocket sheath. Kydex. Fits right in there. So you guys a nice little... So a couple things about the knife. I did ask him as the maker for all the specs because he doesn't have a website like some of the bigger manufacturers. It's an Orion micro spear point. It's the blade design. It's 3/32 01 steel, heat treat in-house. The handles are made out of Ghost Jade G10. Just look at that. That just looks fantastic. I really like that. They're nice and smooth. Really doesn't feel like there's any hot spots on there. It is a Scandi grind. The handle is 3 3/4 inches long. The blade is 3.5 inches. And like I said, it comes with this nice Kydex pocket sheath as well as a leather belt sheath. So first impressions, I really like the heat treat. I don't know if you guys can see the... Yeah, you can. Look at that. Just the color. Looks like there's brass pins on the handle. Feels really good in the hand. Doesn't feel like there's any hot spots. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to tell until I get using it, but it's definitely very nice. Alright guys, let's see how sharp this thing is right out of the box. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Oh yeah, that's really nice. So, first initial reviews are, I really like it. It's a nice, I'd almost say this is a nice little EDC bushcraft fixed blade. I wouldn't put it into the survival knife category for a couple of reasons. One, I would like a survival knife to be a little bit longer. I personally find SE6, SE5, so the 5 to 6 inch blades are what I personally prefer. I also like them to have a lanyard hole, just in case you have to do any kind of chopping. It really does help. Another thing that I would like to see, I love the handles, I really do, but they are a little slick for any heavier tasks or something where you really need to make sure you have nice control. I mean, I don't see this slipping out of my hand, but these are nice and smooth. Maybe a little bit more grip would be nice. So I do think that his knives are worth their price point. Depending on the knife, you know, the steel, the size, everything like that, you can get, they range anywhere from $115 up to $200. He does have survival knives for sale. This is just the one that I opted to do a review on and purchased. He also has some very interesting, like he has a Trekker blade for sale currently. He is a small, one-man knife shop, so just keep that in mind when ordering from him. but for not being commercially produced, the detail on this is just astounding. And the work he does, even looking at his other knives, is just, he takes pride in his work, and he gives you everything you need to kind of get started. You get a sheath, 2 sheaths, which is even, better. On top of that, I know currently if you look on the Bushcraft USA website where he is currently selling these, he currently has a couple of bamboo strops that he's throwing in free with knife purchases while supplies last. I don't know how many he has, or how, if he's going to be remaking them. But if you're looking for, again, a small, either everyday carry fixed blade, perhaps a smaller bushcraft knife due to local and state, federal regulations, whatever, or just another knife to add to your collection that you want to rotate out, I cannot recommend Chris's Knives enough. Now, again, you guys saw me open it for the first time, so this is my initial impressions on a tabletop review. This weekend, once the weather's nice, I plan on going outside and actually giving it a proper testing and seeing exactly what it'll do. Alright guys, so we're going to do some light carving here, see what this knife can do. I was going to wait until we had a nicer day out, and you guys are still going to get a in-field use video for this particular knife. However, I carried it with me all last night. I used it around the house just to do base things. I think I cut an apple with it, opened a couple boxes. Really felt the way it felt in my hand. I had a spoon knife I was working, or a spoon I was working on carving, and it was oak, and I just did a couple of passes on that, and I really liked the way it felt. And like I said before, I'm used to bigger knives. These little knives I haven't really had much experience with, which is primarily why I got this one, is I wanted to try something different, get out of my comfort zone. The limited use I've had, this knife is fantastic. But I want to show you guys. So this, I do believe, is a piece of maple. I just grabbed it from my yard. And we're just going to take a look here and see what this thing can do. So go ahead and, I mean, it's cutting through real easy. The Scandi grind is really nice. So the Scandi grind, I like it, and just look at how that just chops right on through there. And it's 01 tool steel. He does the heat treat right in house. I have no idea what the Rockwell hardness on this is, I will be honest. But now we got a nice piece of dry wood. That just cuts through so nice. I'm not putting a ton of pressure on it because the only table I have currently to film on outside is one of those rickety plastic ones. So, but I did want to try to strike a fire steel with it. I got this from a forum user on Bushcraft USA as well. I'm not sure of the fire steel. I believe it's just a whitetail antler there. It has a nice handle. Brand new, never used it before. Figured this would be a good test. Scrape off the paint. Oh, look at that, just loads of sparks. That 90-degree spine is, well, damn, it's nice, guys. I'm gonna go find a stick to feather stick with, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I went and made a stick that I could feather stick out of easy. Let's take a look. Now, I'm going to preface this with, it's been a while since I've been in the woods due to school and work and family, so you guys are probably not going to see the most elegant feathers here, but I think that speaks volumes to the knife. If someone who, like me, has not been in the woods for a while can still do okay feathers with it. try this side. There's a big knot there that's making this a pain, but oh yeah, look at that, nice. Just look at how thin they're getting though. You know, are they the prettiest, most curly curls? No. Am I the best, you know, feather sticker? No. You know, I don't think I've done a feather stick in probably a couple of months, just because life has been in the way at least. You know, but this Scandi grind is just, this makes it so enjoyable. I want to do some big pushes here and really see, you know, no real hot spots on my hand. Got dirt on them, but no hot spots. So initial cutting impressions of this knife are great. I really like it. I think it fits similar to an Azula. It's a little bit bigger. I have an Azula. I like my Azula. This thing kicks the Azula's ass. If you're looking for a knife in that size, like I say, it is bigger overall. But it's very well done. My hands are a little wet from handling the wet wood and everything else, and I did not feel like my hands were going to slip or like this was unsafe at all. And again, I mean, barely any pressure, and it's just, it helps. It makes it throw sparks. So, if you guys are interested in this, please go on to Bushcraft USA. Send Chris a PM. I'm going to put all of his information for Bushcraft USA and his Instagram in the video comments, or the video information. If you guys order from him, just let him know you saw my review. I don't get anything for it, but he gave me a really, really good deal on the knife, and I want to let him know that people enjoyed the video and that I hopefully can help him out and see his business flourish by doing my little part. So until next time, guys, remember, get outside, enjoy the outdoors, and be prepared to survive.